Kohl here, and today I'm going to be doing a Gothic transformation. I am so excited. I've never really tried any Gothic makeup, but I've always wanted to. I watch several goth YouTubers and I really love the aesthetic of the goth community, but I've just never tried it. And so I'm super excited to do this video today. I made a headpiece for this and I have a black wig and I'm super excited. It's not the best wig, but it works. I wanted purple, but oh well. So if you've never seen any of my videos before, or have never seen me before, which I guess kind of correlate, but whatever. I'm gonna put a picture up over here so that you guys can kind of see what I look like on a normal basis. This is not what I normally look like. This is just no makeup. So, normal picture. Yay. And I'll put a normal picture and a Gothic picture up at the end so you can see the transformation, because that's the whole point of this. So I'm super excited. I'm going to try to stick to blacks and purples and maybe a little bit of silver. For the most part, it's just gonna be kind of whatever I end up doing. I've never tried doing it before, so it's just gonna be a trial and error kind of thing. So this is definitely not a tutorial, it's just a transformation. But if you guys get some sort of tutorial out of it, cool for you. Also, I got a new camera lens for my birthday, and so I'm trying a new setup with it. It's a lot closer, which I think is better, but the framing is much different. I think you guys can probably tell. But I so far like it a lot better, but we'll see how good it looks when I upload it. Just so if you are like, whoa, that looks really weird, that's why, and I might have to get used to it again, because I wasn't even used to my other one, but we'll see. So yeah, so I just put on like a black cardigan and then this black tie-up-y shirt. I'm gonna put on a choker and stuff later, but I didn't want to get makeup on it. But we're gonna go ahead and get into this. Alright, so the first thing I did was I put on my primer. I'm actually using a different primer than I usually use. It's the E.L.F. Tone Adjusting Primer. It's the purple bottle. It's actually really nice. I'm used to using like a mattifying primer, and this is not as mattifying. It just kind of makes it so your skin is all more one tone and cohesive, so it's easier to put makeup on. Alright, so now that that's all soaked into my skin, I'm going to go ahead and take my foundation. Okay, so I'm using the Wet n Wild in Shell Ivory in the Photo Focus foundation. Alright, so I'm just gonna take that all over my face. Just gonna put little lines on my face. I'm looking in the viewfinder too as kind of like my camera. It's my camera. As my mirror. Instead of having the camera 50 fucking feet away and not being able to see it. I'm gonna take this down my neck, just so I match. And I use the Real Technique sponge. It's very dirty, so let's disregard that. But this sponge is really nice, actually. I've never tried an actual beauty blender before, but I did get like one off of eBay that was supposed to be the real one, but it was like $4, so I kind of doubt it was the real one. And I like this way better. I think it's way better. Also, I normally do voiceovers to my makeup tutorials. If you guys like this better, I can try to do makeup tutorials where I just talk during it instead of doing the voiceover. Because honestly, like, voiceovers aren't super hard to do, but it's just an added step that this kind of talking actually, like, you know, resolves. Because I don't have to come back in and talk over it once it's edited. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Normally, I do my eyebrows before I do foundation. I've kind of changed up my daily routine a lot. Like, a lot, since I made that video. So I'll probably do another one soon-ish. I kind of want to wait until I know for sure how to use this lens to do an actual tutorial, because a couple of my first tutorials are awful because of the lighting and the frame and just everything. It looks terrible. So I'm gonna kind of wait and see. Okay, that's pretty blended. I don't have a whole lot of coverage though. You probably can't tell on the camera, but the coverage of this stuff is usually pretty good. But I like really full coverage. Just trying to get super high coverage. Hey. I want a lot of coverage. All of the coverage. Okay, so that's foundation. I didn't really take it up under my eyes because I'm gonna use a concealer. So this is a concealer I've been using lately. It's called Match Perfection, and it's by Rimmel London. It's actually a pretty good concealer. The only thing is, I feel like I have to use half of the tube every time I put it on. Even though it's really thick, I just feel like you have to use a lot. So I'm just gonna kind of dot this under my eye. I think you can probably tell that I'm using quite a bit of product. Can you guys even see? I hope it's not too washed out. I always end up looking really washed out. And I don't mean to, I'm just very pale and my background is very dark. So it's really hard to find a good white balance so that the background doesn't look black and then I look, you know, normal. So I usually just buff in one eyeball or one under eye, and then I take this E.L.F. palette. It's the illuminating palette, and I take this like yellowy color right here, and I take it on a small brush and I just focus it right under my eye, like when you bake or whatever. That's kind of what I use this color as. And it's just gonna brighten my under eye a little bit. Can you guys see how much brighter that under eye is now? Yay! I've always wanted to like put a brightening color under my eye, and they're always like, oh, get like 2 shades lighter than your foundation and your concealer. But when you're already the lightest color in foundation, trying to find a lighter concealer than that is near impossible. So I'm taking a little bit of the illuminating powder up on my forehead, on my chin, on my cupid bow, beautiful, and a little bit on my bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose. This neutral set powder, it's just kind of like a white powder, but it's supposed to be translucent, but I don't know. I'm hoping it makes me a little pale. I pour some of it out and put it on my face. All of that powder. Look at it all. So much powder. Ooh, that was a lot. Good. We want a lot. Okay, so I'm just applying a ton of this all over my body, wherever I put really anything already. Just gonna take a little bit of it under my eyes to kind of blend it. Yay! I love having foundation on. It feels really nice. Okay, so normally what I would do next is contour. So that's what we're gonna do. So I watch It's Black Friday. She's one of my favorite YouTubers, and I'm taking some of my makeup inspiration from her. So it seems like when she does contouring, she usually uses a kind of grayish black tone and puts that right in her cheekbones. I don't think she really does it around her forehead or anything. I think it's more cheekbone. So that's what I'm gonna do. This little Wet n Wild single eyeshadow. It's in the color Trashed. Isn't that lovely? So I'm just gonna take it on a fluffy brush. Kind of a little fluffy brush. I don't know actually what it's called. I'm not a makeup artist. Eyeshadow does not blend as well as normal contour is supposed to. I'm gonna take it up my forehead a little tiny bit. I think this side looks a little better than that side. But, like I said, I've never done it before. Trial and error. So I'm actually not gonna put on blush, which is really weird for me. So I guess next is eyebrows. And I really, really wanna try to do my eyebrows using an eyeliner. Okay, so now I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows. The screen looks a little different. I had to move a little bit. I think I'm gonna have to use a closer up mirror, sorry. Okay, hopefully you guys can still see what I'm doing. So I don't really know what shape I'm going for. I'm just kind of trying to make it extreme, which is what I want. Extreme eyebrows. One eyebrow, done. It's gonna have to work, honestly. I'm gonna try to make this one's tail a little thicker. This one? Okay. I thought that would be the easy part. It's not. And this is something I do a lot. I go around with a concealer and try to fix my mistakes. So I'm gonna do that. I have contour and eyebrows done so far. Does it look good to you guys? Do you guys think this looks amazing? Because I think it looks pretty good. This is kind of my reference picture for my eyeballs, because I wanted to do purple and black. By using this e.l.f. highlighter and concealer, under eye pencil type thingy, I'm gonna use the white end as the primer for my eyelid. Okay, so I'm taking this glittery white eyeshadow. You can use any you want. This is Milani eyeshadow. No idea, I've had it for forever. I don't know. I'm just taking it on my finger and putting it all over where I just put the primer, just to kind of give me a base. So since I already have makeup on my chest and my neck and everything, I don't have to blend it anymore, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my necklaces. Okay, so now I have my necklaces on. I think that adds just a little something to the look. So now I'm gonna move on to doing the eye colors now that we have our base and our primer down. So I'm taking this Wet n Wild kit. It has these kind of purpley colors. It's called Petal Pusher, if you guys want to try to find it. I don't know if they sell it anymore. A lot of my makeup is super old, so some of it, when I've tried to look it up and link it to stuff, it hasn't even been anywhere. Not on eBay, not on Amazon, nowhere. So it's like really crazy. You can just use similar colors. You don't have to use the exact same palette as everyone that you watch on YouTube. Just, you know, similar stuff works. So I'm gonna take this kind of light pinky color right here, and I'm just gonna kind of put it with like this flat brush, and I'm just gonna kind of focus it to the outer kind of half of my eyelid, and then kind of blend it down to the corner, but not too far. And this is just gonna help to blend a little bit, because we're gonna be putting down a lot of black and a lot of dark colors. So you probably can't even really see that. It's not a huge variation from the white, but it's a very small variation. And like I said, this is gonna really help blend all of our colors. So I'm taking a little bit of that and just dragging it underneath my eye, this darker purple shade right here, and I'm gonna focus that on the outer corner of my eye and bring it in a little bit. So I'm just gonna put it like right here at the edge of my eye, so you guys can see a little better. And I'm just putting it right in the corner here and brushing it against my eyelashes, and then bringing it to the corner and up around in my crease. I'm just gonna kind of fan whatever is kind of left on the brush inward so that it blends in with that lighter purple that we just put down. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring a little bit of that purple down underneath my eye as well. Just really close to your lash line. Nothing crazy. Yet. Yet. Okay, so now I'm taking this single eyeshadow. It's from Color Concept, and it's just a purple color. They never have what color they are on them, so I can't tell you, but it's just kind of a purpley purple color. And I'm just gonna go back in and do the exact same thing I just did. Alright, so that's what we look like so far. So I'm going back to my Wet n Wild palette, and I'm just gonna take this color now. It has a little bit more of a blue tone to it, but I think that'll kind of help to darken this crease a little bit more. Okay, I'm just gonna drag a little bit of that color underneath. Not too much. We're getting a little fallout, so I'm gonna kind of brush that off really quick. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this color. There. Has kind of like a pink glitter in it. It's really pretty. But it's basically kind of a blackish color. It's black with pink flecks in it. So if you're trying to match it with a different palette. And I'm gonna try to go very lightly just in the corner here. And I'm taking it kind of back to the point of my eyebrow. I don't know if I said that or not, probably not. But I'm trying to kind of point it out so it elongates my eye this way, so that when I put on a lot of eyeliner, it kind of flows with the eyeshadow. Alright, so now I'm gonna go in with the last color in here, which is this black right here. I'm just gonna take that around the corner of my eye. It's just a little bit darker than that last color, kind of more of a true black. So now, since we put a bunch of black colors on top of the white is kind of going away. So I'm going to take my Milani white eyeshadow again, and I'm just going to take it on kind of a focused brush, unless this one's dirty. It is. Good. Perfect. I love dirty brushes. Okay, so we'll take it on this concealer brush, and it's just a small little concealer brush, and I'm just going to focus it back in the corner. Yay for blending. So I was going to leave it just like that, but I actually really want to take in some glitter, so I'm going to. Alright, so I have glitter eyeliner, which is really cool. It's called Glitter Liner by LA Colors. So I have it in a purple color and in a silver color. So I'm going to take the purpley color, and I'm just going to go over where I put more of the purple tones, more near the edge. And actually, I think if you put like a color like that on, what is that called? Like a liquidy kind of color, or a cream color, if you put another color on top of that, it's going to make it stay. So I'm actually going to go back in with kind of a light pink color and put that back on my eyelid. Oh yeah, that makes the color show up way better. I'm learning. Put like a liner over it, and then you'll get the purple color a lot better. You guys see that? Compared to that, I think that looks really pretty. And now I'm going to take the silver and sparkler, and I'm gonna focus this color toward the corner of my eye. So going back to my reference picture, she actually like fakes her bottom lash line, which I think is really cool. So I'm gonna try it, but I don't know if it's gonna work. So I'm gonna take my NYC white pencil, and I'm just going to go in my bottom lash line. So now I'm gonna take the white, and I'm just gonna bring it down my face a little bit. So I'm back. I redid my eyebrows a little bit, just gave them a little bit more of an arch. So hopefully it looks okay, but I can't really get them to do anything better. I think it's gonna be the worst part of the makeup, but it's okay. So I'm gonna take my Graphix FX liner that I was using for my eyebrows and do my eyeliner. And I'm gonna try to bring it all the way down to the corner. I'm doing kind of a thick line for me, and it's gonna get thicker the further back we go, and thinner the further into the corner we go. And then usually they do like a little corner at the bottom with black eyeliner, so I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna have to go back in and fix that. Can you guys see how the eyeliner got up there? Because it didn't dry. I'm gonna take a not so liquid eyeliner and try it on the bottom, because I'm basically gonna be making a line from like here back and making another wing. Oh Lord. Alright, so that's the difference of adding eyeliner. Keep knocking everything over. So now I'm gonna try to do the other side and not fuck it up. It's gonna be so hard. Like, I can do my normal eyeliner like 5 seconds because I'm so used to it, but this is like awful. Okay, I think that's kind of even. In this picture, she has like little dots on her forehead, and I kind of want to do that, so I'm going to. Okay, so I think that's about as good as the eyes are gonna get. I tried, but they look a little weird. Ah! Alright, so now I'm gonna move on to lips, and this picture doesn't show any lips, so I'm going to do my own lips. So I have a couple of variations of purples. And then I have a black. So I think what I'm gonna do is kind of like an ombre lip, and I'm gonna outline them in black and then do purple in the middle. Yeah, I'm gonna try something difficult, because usually I just put on lip gloss. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of the lipstick and actually put it in around my eye. Like that. And then the last thing we have to apply is eyelashes. So I just got these eyelashes off of a site on eBay. They were $1 for this entire thing of lashes. Pretty awesome. Okay, so I went ahead and put on one eyelash so you guys can kind of see the difference. One eyelash, one without, and this one also has the mascara on. Because I put mascara on after I put on eyelashes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this one on. The glue is already tacky. Okay, so now I'm gonna add my headpiece and my wig, and then the look will be complete. So I'll be back in just a second. All right, so I'm back and I put on my headpiece. Hopefully you guys can kind of see it. I made little horns and it has all these beautiful purple and black flowers on it. I really like it. And I put on my black wig and I feel amazing. This is so cool. I love this look and it's definitely extremely different from what I normally do, but I really like it and I'm super excited to have this makeup on. So I'm gonna show you guys some close-ups and yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, and maybe even subscribe. I hope to see you guys in my next video. And until then,